Hey hookers, welcome back to Inspired by a Smile. My name is Christy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a little penis lip gloss holder to keep those lips moist. So if you have a hook and some yarn, let's get started. So I've got my 2mm hook and some embroidery floss. Wow. Can't talk apparently. So I'm going to do a chain of 4. I'm starting with the balls. So I'm just going to show you how to make one so far here, and then you can just pause and make the second one. So chain 4, join at the end. And then you're going to do 8 half double crochet into the circle, but first you're going to do a chain as soon as I can get my hook through. Of course, it's giving me a hard time. So do a chain and then 8 half double crochet into the circle, and you can crochet over the little piece of yarn so that you can pull it tight after. So I would like to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel so far. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate everybody for watching my videos, period, or liking them, commenting. It's all appreciated. I appreciate all of my patrons as well. If you would like to sign up to my Patreon, you will get a free octopus, and it's only $3 a month. It's set for Tip the Artist as my tier. It's the only one that I have. It's just to help do what I do. It helps more than you know. So far I'm up to 2 patrons. Actually 3. 2 are paid and the other one's not. So I'm happy that they are all there. Alright, so we're at the beginning of that row, and I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. And then I'm going to put my stitch marker. If you need to move yours, go for it. I'm just going to leave mine there just so I can see where the beginning of each row is and I can tell. But if you need to move it, go for it. So the next one, it'll be 1 half double crochet and then 2. So 2, 1, and then 2 all the way around for this row. So while you're doing that, I'd also like to mention I am having a giveaway on my Facebook page. It's also on TikTok and Twitter, Instagram, and on here. So if you go find the videos or posts, some of them are posts and some are videos, and wherever I could, they're pinned at the top. So on Facebook and Twitter, they're both pinned at the top of my pages, and then the videos are just on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. So you can enter on all 5 places. And you can do that until the end of October. I'm excited to see who wins. The next giveaway will be at 5,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you do and turn on notifications, because then you will know when I post new videos. I'm excited to post my newest one. It's a nice mushroom top, and people already are excited over just the few pieces I posted the other day. It's coming along really nicely. Alright, so we're at the beginning of this row, and it's gonna be 1 half double crochet in each stitch, and you want to do that for 4 rows. But I'm just going to do the one and then show you how to do the last row. So again, it'll be 1/2 double crochet in each stitch, and that's for 4 rows in total. So we're almost at the beginning of this row. Again, after this one, you want to do 3 more. But I'm just going to show you how to do the last row here. I already have both balls made actually. So now you're just going to skip a stitch and then do a 1/2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then skip a stitch. And then you're going to do a 1/2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And you want to do that all the way around until you get to the beginning of the row. Just like that. Awesome. So after I fix the camera here, you can see here's the one testicle. Also, make sure you turn your pieces inside out when you're done crocheting them. I just finished with a slip stitch. I always skip a stitch over and then do a slip stitch, and then I leave a long enough tail to sew it onto the piece. So just remember to do that when you're done that other row. So now I'm just going to show you how to start the shaft. Again, there's repetitive rows, so I'm just going to show you how to start it. This turned out really cute. I hope everyone enjoys making it. I thought I'd make something else out of embroidery floss, and this was perfect. Everyone seems to like the penises, so it was a win-win. So the chain of 4, join at the end and then do a chain to make the circle. And then you're going to do 10 1/2 double crochet into the circle and crochet over the little piece of yarn so that you can pull it tight at the end. And again, you want to do 10 1/2 double crochet in total. I'm excited to finally get a holder on here. I also have my mushroom holders that I'd like to get on here that they hold a lighter or lip gloss. This one I just made specifically to hold lip gloss because it's also funny that it, you know, it's a penis. Keeps your lips nice and moist when you have dry lips coming to you in your time of need while you're on the go. And he's so cute. And don't mind my hideous burn mark on my hand. I had a fight with my dab rig. Alright, so after the 10, I'm just going to go in the top of my stitch. And I'm going to do 2 1/2 double crochet in the same stitch. And then put my stitch marker. And then do a 1/2 double crochet in the stitch after that, and then do 2 in the one after. So 2, 1, and then 2 all the way around for this row. do make sure as well, if you do like this video, make sure to hit the like button. It does keep the video bumped up in the YouTube algorithm for more people to see and watch it. Really pushing for 3,000 watched hours right now at the moment. We're getting there though, and I really appreciate that. You guys are really helping. Awesome, almost at the beginning of this row. So I'm just going to go a stitch over and do a slip stitch, and then do a chain, and then go in the top of the stitch because you want to start making an edge to go upwards. So you just go and do a half double crochet in the top of the stitch all the way around. I'll just show you how to do this row and where to put the stitch marker after. You'll have 11 rows to do in total. So again, just going in the top of the stitch because you want to make a nice edge going upwards. See, it's just like that. Just gonna quickly go through and get to the end of this row now so that I can show you where to put that stitch marker. So we're gonna move it in a second as soon as the row's over. Awesome, almost done. This was a fun, quick tutorial to do. Alright, so I'm just going to take out the stitch marker and move it right here. So that I know where the beginning is, and you can move yours up if you need to again. I'm going to leave mine there though, and I'll just show you. So you're just going to literally go right over, and you can go into the stitch, and you can do a half double crochet. And again, you want 11 rows in total, including the first one that we just did, going up, and then you're going to turn the piece inside out when you're done. And you can do, to fasten off, you're going to skip a stitch, a slip stitch, and then leave a long enough tail at the top. Actually, at the top, when you skip a stitch and do a slip stitch, you're going to be leaving a chain. That is what the shaft looks like though. So again, when you're done the 11 rows, that's what you're going to do. Just a chain of 50, just like this one. So skip a stitch over, just like I just did. And you're going to do a chain at the top, all the way to 50. And then you can tie it, because I'll show you what to do with that after. So 11 rows before you do that. All right. Now we're on to the eyeball. I'll show you how to make one. I already have the other one made and sewn on, as you could see. So do a chain of 4. Join at the end, and then do a chain. And then you want to do 10 half double crochet into the circle. Again, crochet over the little piece of yarn so that you can pull it tight at the end. You don't want any circle in the middle of your eyeball. Awesome, almost done that. Of course it's going to go blurry. I'm almost done the 10 rows though, and I'm going to be fixing it before continuing. So I literally just finished in the top of the stitch. I just did a slip stitch and then left a long enough tail to sew it to the face. Now I'm going to show you how to do the white specks on the eye. And then you guys can pause it to make your second eyeball. So just cut a long enough piece of white, and I knotted it at least 3 times at the end so it doesn't come through, and just go through the side. And you're just going to go in and out for the smaller specks. There's 2, and I went in and out 3 times with my needle from the back to the front, from the back, and then through the front, back into the back again. That was terrible. That did not want to come out. So again, through the same hole, and again just 3 times for these smaller specks. So I'm going to do the other one again 3 times. I have to fix this one a little bit. It's kind of weird for some reason. It's just doesn't want to cooperate. Just gonna fix that quickly and then we'll be on our merry way. Just gotta go over a little bit more with my sewing needle. I am quite excited to post this because I actually deleted my video last week. It was really upsetting as a creator. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before, if you've ever been in that situation, but I deleted my entire video last week, so it was really bad. It took me the week to get over it, basically, so I whipped up the video yesterday finally, and doing the voiceover today. So I was really excited to get him on there too, and stayed up late to get it done. And of course it was so quick when it happened. And it was gone permanently, because of course computers nowadays, they only save things that they want to when they're deleting, especially if they're too big. It was a very sad moment. Anyways, so I am very excited to get this posted for you guys. So that's 3. Now I'm going to do the bigger part of the eyeball. So just go over a bit, and this time instead of 3 times, you want to go through 5 times. So again through the back, and then back through the front and into the back. And do that 5 times this time. So again, guys, do make sure, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to follow me or whatever, anywhere else, I'm all over social media with the same name, and I'm linked everywhere on YouTube. Actually, underneath my name on YouTube, all of my social links are there, including my Patreon. If you would also still like to check that out, it is only $3 a month, so if you do have $3 to spare a month, it's greatly appreciated, and I will mail you a free baby octopus that I made. I still have some ready to go out. I just mailed some out not that long ago, and I have more waiting for their home. And I will message you as soon as I can see my new patrons, well, and my old ones, so I can see as soon as you sign up, and I can message you right away. As long as I'm awake, I will message you right away. So I'm just going to line that up with my eyeball here that's already on there. Now I'm just going to show you how to make that. That was his little hat. So you're going to do a chain of 4. I use variegated yarn or embroidery floss. If you have it, go for it. If not, whatever color you decided to use, that'll work too. So again, that's a chain of 4, and then we're going to join it at the end. As soon as I can get my hook in. And then do a chain. And then you're going to do 10 half double crochet into the circle. And crochet over the little piece of yarn so that you can pull it tight at the end, of course. So again, 10 half double crochet into the circle. And don't forget to check out my giveaway. Whether you're on one or all of those platforms I mentioned, you can enter on all 5 if you want. And there's some good stuff in there, including some embroidery floss and some thread needles, thread ergonomic crochet hooks, I should say. Alright, so at the beginning of that row, I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the next stitch. And I'm just going to put a stitch marker. And then do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then you want to repeat that increase row, so 2, 1, and then 2 all the way around. It'll be the only increase row. So I hope everyone's, if you're celebrating Halloween, I'm excited for it. I hope everyone's ready for it too. If you need to make anything for Halloween, make sure to check out my Halloween playlist. There's quite a bit in there. Including a lot of Halloweenies. They seem to be very popular this year, especially, so I've got Frankenweenie, One-Eyed One-Horn Purple People Eater, and a Ghost Penis. And we also have a Mushroom Penis too, it's just not in the Halloween playlist. But he's on there too in the sexy playlist. He'll be in the same playlist as this one. I'm sure you'll see it. If anyone actually has any other suggestions for tutorials, please feel free to let me know. I'm open to suggestions. And I do take requests. I'm actually going to be doing the top that's inspired by Kim Kardashian's that she wore. I'm not a huge fan of her, but someone asked me to make it, and it's apparently popular as well. I'm going to see what I can do there. It looks pretty easy, and it's also looking comfy and cute to wear, so looks like it can also be size inclusive, so that helps too. It always helps when you're trying to do a tutorial for somebody, I find, because I mean, really, you can't it's hard to show people's it's hard to actually judge everyone's true size. So I had just started a row. I realized I went a bit I've been talking. I just started a row of half double crochet, guys. So after that one increase row, you're literally just gonna do half double crochet in each stitch for 5 rows in total, and then you're gonna do a slip stitch at the end, like skip a stitch, slip stitch, and then leave a long enough tail. You're actually just gonna be sewing it into the inside of it, and make sure you turn the little head inside out. So again, make sure after you do that one increase row, 1 half double crochet in each stitch for 5 rows. And then you can go on to sewing the eyes on just like this. Almost done. Awesome. I'm trying to talk more in my tutorials, but sometimes I get too carried away and talk too much. So just go on the outside of the eyeball, close enough together, and you can sew through the top of the stitch so you're not going on the inside of the penis. So just like that. This guy's so cute. He's definitely the smallest penis I've made so far. Awesome. So far, so good. So almost at the beginning. So you can go right through the back to fasten off, and I'm just going to go into the back of the stitch and sew a couple times through. So you just turn it like that and go through a couple times with the needle, and then you can snip it as close as you can to it. There we go. And just put the other one on after that, and we're on to the mouth. Okay, so now I'm just threading my needle and I'm knotting the end here. So I knot it at least 3 times. Again, guys, if you can like or comment on the video to keep it going in the algorithm, please do. You can do it at any time of the video, even while you're watching it. It's appreciated. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure that you do that as well. So now I'm just going to put the needle through the inside. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing here, but just find the middle, and I'm going to do a V-type smile. So I'm just going as close as possible to the middle here between the eyes. So now I'm just going to carefully fold it a little over so that I can do the same thing as the eyeball there. I want to sew on the inside of the stitch so it doesn't come undone. So just go through the inside a couple times, and that way you won't see it on the outside. Awesome. So now we just have to sew on the balls. I'll show you, since I have one on, how to sew this one on, and then you can pause and sew on the second one. So first I'm gonna sew up the hole here on it. So you can just weave your needle through like that, in and out. It's a small enough hole so it doesn't take much. So now you want to just kind of line them up with the eyes a bit. That's what I usually do anyway. And I'm going to go on the edge of the bottom of the holder where the edge starts, and just go in a few times through the ball and into the shaft, because you want the balls to be nice and secure. You don't want them falling off while you're walking, you know. Nobody wants to lose a testicle. It's very easy to hide the thread after too, because it's right behind the ball. So I'm literally just going to hide the yarn into the testicle, since there's not really other places. Makes it a bit easier too. You can just pull it tight and it'll get lost in there. It's gone. So now we just have to thread this through the head or hat. So just go, you can use the little circle in the middle as a guide. I'm actually going to go beside it. And if you want, you can kind of tell where you fastened off at the bottom of the little cap, so you can put that in the back. Now that I got that through, I'm just going to go right back through the inside. So now you just want to fasten off at the top here. It's very simple. Go in the inside. And just sew through the inside like that. Just gonna make sure that it's secure enough here and do like a little knot. I'm just gonna go through the same stitch again. Same thing I did for the eyes and the mouth. Awesome, there we go. So now I've got that all done. And I got a lip gloss here so I can show you. You just slide it right in. And just work it into the penis. The little hat needs to be stretched over a little bit at first, but once it's on and it's been stretched out a touch, it is perfect. I'm just going to stretch it over now so I can show you. And again, if you like the video, please hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me all over social media. I really do appreciate everything. It all helps me get to where I want to be. If I could just get his hat on, that would be nice. It's being a stubborn little dick, of course. All right. I've got it on there. It's as good as it's going to get for now. Fix it after. But he's looking awesome. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. Awesome job. Yay.